streaming from London, and I thought I'll come on here just to catch up with some of you that we have never met before. I have been posting some videos and doing some shorts, but I thought to myself, there's an even better opportunity for you to get to know who I am by seeing me do a live stream. And I know I didn't announce, but we are just going to discuss your journey, getting yourself back on track. I'm live streaming from London, and what we're going to talk about is your journey of restoration, getting back to the path that life has for you. You know, life happens, right? And sometimes you can get onto a journey that you didn't plan. In my own case, that has happened. And what I decided after learning that this wasn't the road for me, because life has a way of showing you that you are on the wrong journey. You don't have to stay on that same journey. When you see all the signs, you have to pay attention and not stay on that journey. So one of the things I did is I made a plan to relocate and start a whole new life in a completely different country. Why am I giving you this background? I'm giving you this background so that when you watch this live stream, you'll be thinking about your own circumstances and looking and checking and making a healthy assessment from a positive perspective, not from negativity. When you want to make some adjustments in your life, you want to make some changes, sometimes it's worth just making a small change. Sometimes a small change is all you need. And that small change can be such that it has a snowball effect. What that means is every small change can lead to another change, then the next small change, then the next one. So in my case, when I was uprooting everything that I knew, all the people that I knew, all the friendships I had made, it wasn't an easy decision. So you may be in this place right now and thinking, okay, I love where I am, but I know there's more for me. And this is the realization we all need to get to. We can't change anything unless you recognize that there is more for you. When you recognize that there is more for you, hi Frog, I can't read the rest of your name. Welcome to my live stream. I thought I'll come on here just to inspire somebody who may be a part of my community, or you want to be part of a community of people who want to start doing all the little things that we need to do to redefine our journey, to set ourselves up for success, to be happy. So I thought I'll do a live stream. I'm live streaming from London at the moment, and let me know where you're watching from. So I used to work as a nurse in the NHS. The NHS is a group of, it's a government hospital. It's a government hospital organization. And that's the organization I worked with for many years. So welcome to my live stream. If we've never met before, I am talking about life transformation. So we may not have met before, and you may be like, oh, who is this person I stumbled onto? Welcome to my live stream. I hope you are well. What you want to ask is, what do I need to do to maybe relocate to another country? What do I need to do to work the hours I choose? Because some of us are working awkward hours. Some of us are working horrible hours. Like I said in my own journey, I worked with the NHS, which is a government healthcare organization. Working nights is not safe for anyone. You can work nights for a little bit, but don't do it for too long. Do not do it for too long. Only work nights for a short time because you are in transition and you want to make some changes in your life. So nights can be good. It's good money. It's quiet. And it's like you can mind your own business, because who wants the stress, right? That's one of the things I enjoyed when I did nights. It was like, I can mind my own business. I don't have to deal with all the drama, all the politics. I just want to mind my own business. We all want to work like that. But the problem is when you work nights for too long, it can mess with your body clock. So I know you've stumbled onto this live stream like, who is this? You are right where you need to be. If you are working long hours, if you're working too hard, let's look at that. As a holistic business coach and a life coach, I thought I'll come on here and start doing more live streams on YouTube because I do a lot of live streams on TikTok. But I haven't done as many live streams here on YouTube. And I thought, let me get to connect with my community on YouTube. So I didn't announce, I just came on. Because sometimes, right, you must just show up. You must just show up, and the right people will show up. So I don't know where you are, I don't know what your journey is, but somehow we have met on this live stream. I hope you are well, and I hope you are accomplishing your goals. I hope you are living your adventure. I hope you are excited about your journey. I hope you are looking forward to the rest of the year. If not, let's talk about it. When you work long nights, it messes with your body clock. That's a very important thing that I said. Why does that matter? When your body clock is all over the place, you can be more inclined to develop long term illnesses. Um, Let me also say hello. There was 8 of you short recently. So to T Blues Word, hello. I hope you are well. And there's Annie O'Hara. There is Frog. I'm not sure if that's anyway. It's probably just a username. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you are well. And I hope that you enjoy being on YouTube. YouTube University is amazing, right? I decided to open an account on here because I'm quite active on TikTok. But I thought, let me come on here as well and build community so that I can make connection with people who've never met me before. So welcome to my live stream. Anyhow, when you work nights, it can mess with your body clock. I used to work as a registered nurse for about 3 decades in 3 different countries. And working nights was one of the best ways to earn better income, to earn better money. Why am I even telling you all this? I want you to know that I understand where you are, where you may feel challenged, like I'm learning all this information on YouTube and somehow I'm not making any progress. This is what I've learned by working with different types of people. That unless you are intentionally working a plan, that you are intentionally making certain decisions, nothing really changes. And you can get discouraged and give up. You can get discouraged and give up, and you can feel frustrated like, oh, why does it look like it's working for other people? It's not working for me. You may falsely believe that things work out for others but not for you. That is why I'm on this live stream, to encourage somebody, to inspire somebody that it can work for you when you accept that there's a certain responsibility that I'm going to place on myself for the journey that I want to be on. For example, as I was saying, when I was relocating from Africa to travel around the world, to explore the world, to have the adventure, I knew that I had to put a plan in place. I knew that I had to put a plan in place to raise the money to buy the plane ticket, raise the money to put some deposit down for the first place that I will live. I didn't even have enough money because this is the adventure of life. It's not always about having enough money. It's about having a plan in place in your thinking that as I'm going to figure things out. Oh, this will help somebody. That as you are going, you can figure things out. Because when you assume that I have to have everything in place, everything has to be perfect before I step out of my comfort zone, you may never get out. You may never step out of your comfort zone. You may never get out of your comfort zone when everything looks like it's perfect, it's all done. What if nothing is working? What if it looks like you don't have enough money to travel to the next appointment? What do you do when you don't have all the resources, but you know there is better for you? You take a step of faith. This is what I want to say. You take a step of faith. Before you go to bed, one of the best ideas I like to recommend is start writing down what you want to see happen tomorrow. Start writing down what you want to see happen tomorrow, the following day. So that means you are preparing your brain, your spirit, everything about you to be ready to receive answers. This really matters because I have found on my own journey that you don't have to have everything figured out to step into your own new adventure. Some people say, I feel stuck, I'm not sure what to do because overthinking, overthinking can make you feel like you're stuck, but actually you're not stuck. You are never stuck. Sometimes it's just overthinking. We overthink things. Don't overthink things. Don't overthink it. Say, for example, you decide, I want better income. I want to live in a different neighborhood. I want to do more with my life. I want to go on dates. I want to go to events. I want to learn a new skill. It has to be more than I want to. It has to be a deep desire. Welcome to my live stream. If you've never met me before, my name is Coach Meg, and we are talking about transformation. How does it really happen? Why do people sometimes feel stuck? Why may you feel stuck? What could be the reason? Don't overthink it. Do not overthink it. For example, if you want to be happy in life, right? You have to look at your circumstances and think, what's making me miserable? What's making me miserable? Hi, good to see you on here. Let's see. Let me scroll. Those of you just coming. I can't see who else is here. Let me just see. I've done a few live streams here on YouTube, so bear with me while I figure out which button to press. That's what I love about social media. It's not about being perfect, it's the willingness to get started. Because as you start, that's how you become better. So let's have a look. I want to see something. I want to check something. Okay, anyhow, welcome to my live stream. This is Coach Meg. I am live streaming from London in the United Kingdom. I don't know where you're watching from. I thought I'll come on here on YouTube and just start live streaming to the people who will find me. Some of you have never connected with me before. I think I have about 239 followers at the moment. The community has 239 people. So wherever you are watching from, and whenever you watch this, you are welcome. You are welcome to the live stream. I want to answer any questions you may have that you may be struggling with growing your presence online, building an account online, whatever that challenge is. I will do my best to help you because I've been in the online space for a while. On YouTube, not as much, but I'm changing that by showing up on YouTube. So we are going to talk about your journey online because your journey online is what gives you the advantage, okay? Your journey online will set you up to do better. You may have struggled in your career. Maybe your career didn't work out as you planned. Maybe you didn't get a promotion at work. But using social media, coming on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, all these other different social media platforms, they can work as leverage for you. What does that mean? Is you can come and show up online, right? But if you don't know where to go, where to start, you may feel like this is not going to work for me. So I am just checking something here, by the way, just to improve my lighting. Oh, okay. I just clicked on something that didn't make sense, but hey. Anyhow, welcome to my live stream. This is Coach Meg. We are talking about growing your presence online. And I thought I'll do a test run and then I'll come back and do a longer live stream. I'm going to be live streaming for a while. We're going to talk about business ideas that can enhance your quality of life, that are practical. You don't have to pay for anything. It will be a free session. But when we are finished, I will give you an opportunity to work with me if you like, to give you some support that you can do at your own pace. It doesn't have to be with me, but you can do the program at your own pace. So I'm going to be sharing some business ideas that could be helpful to you. That if you implement, because we have to be careful with YouTube. The good thing is there's so much information on YouTube, But if you're not implementing, it's like, what's the point of the knowledge? That knowledge can be like wasted knowledge. And you don't want to waste any knowledge. You want to make sure everything that you are learning on YouTube is helpful to you, it's enhancing you. Yes? I hope that makes sense. So, this was just a test run, and I'm going to take a break now and come back. I'm going to have some lunch. It is, what time is it? It's nearly 3 o'clock in London. Welcome to my live stream. I can't see who's coming on like on TikTok. On TikTok, you can see people scrolling through and you can see the names and give people a shout out. If you have never seen me on YouTube before, just say hello, make a comment, and I'll give you a shout out. And then I will take a break. Like I said, I'll come back on later. We are going to discuss business ideas live in real time so that you can ask me questions directly. And we're also going to discuss elements of faith, how to grow in your faith, how to develop your faith so that you become more resilient, stronger, and so you're not easily swayed to the left or to the right. You're not easily shaken, so you can become strong and stable. I hope that helps, and I will see you soon.